Alright, and we are back again playing Erannorth Renaissance. I did a little bit of coverage on this game a while back when I first started doing my YouTube, but I took a mild hiatus just because some other games and stuff that came out. I love we got sidetracked. We did not finish our story mode playthrough of that previous version, but if anyone's been keeping up to date this, we are now on version 1.1. So the game is in 1.0 release. It has Steam Workshop support. So if you guys really like the game and want to come and check it out, support the dev, I highly encourage it. He has 3 other games in this series, but this one fits more to me. I'm more of like a role play kind of guy. But we're gonna go ahead and start a new game on story mode, not sandbox. Depending on where we get with the story mode after completing it, we'll do a little bit of the sandbox content. I guess you consider it end game, but we'll be doing a mix in between because they have added a lot in compared to my last cover of this game. But I think version 0.73, something around there. So we're gonna go ahead and start up a new game, custom character. If it's your first time playing this and you don't want to struggle as much, please pick one of the preset characters. I always like to just create my own though. So go ahead and put her a name, male. We will be playing a werewolf. Last time I think we played the Ascoltari, which is a pretty fun race. They're kind of like humanoids that have like these glowing tattoos, more stealth focus. Great if you want to play rogue or stealthy characters. I wanted to switch it up a little bit. I played werewolf before in one of the previous patches before I took the hiatus, and it's pretty good. It's great for like berserker type characters, especially if you spec into primal tree. And as we are playing werewolf, I'm stuck between Runehild or Outlander. Let's check the perks real quick. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, Runehild gets a +1 to physical damage and some extra hit points, which this will be a melee spell build focus character. I always play battle mage type characters, and this will follow that similar playset. Though I do not know if I want to go with this one because I was thinking about doing Outlander for that free perk point. I'm just trying to see if we still get that. Yep, Frostbite Strike. It's still a 1 AP cost. So this is a really great move. If you want to have a melee focused character, this I don't know, it's not really a race. I would say ethnicity, or culture. This is more appropriate. This culture has some great, DPS / tank focus perks. The Frostbite Strike is a 1 AP cost. It does some decent damage in the beginning. The beginning is always the hardest starting out in this game. So the more you can use up your action economy, get more actions out than less, it goes a long way. As tempting as it is, we're not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. We will go Outlander because I want that perk point. Alright. And if you saw my last time I did major coverage of this game, this is when they update all the portraits from the previous one. So I had to go update my own as well. All right. I think we're good. All right. Now going forward, um, at first I was going to do narration, reading out all the text in the journals and as it pops up, because this is a very text-heavy game. But I think I will follow similar suit as last time and just make commentary here and there, but not read the overall narration. Just because I have kind of a low voice and some people don't want to hear that. But some people might just want to read for themselves. So we're playing story mode. Alright. Alright, and before we continue, I want to see. Okay, good. Here we go. I want to go ahead and sign our stats. Because it does help out. That spoiler alert, we will be getting to combat pretty shortly here. And I want to go ahead and we'll put 2 in the cult, 1 in warfare. Alright, and then we will. Each string looks good. I want to go ahead and get. I love that they add more spells. So this latest update brought, I think it was 200 plus perks to the overall skill tree. And if it's been a while since you played like me, you know if they changed the top where all the categories of your perks are. Kind of like the old one, a little bit better, but each his own. This is a little more simpler. Control transformation. Nah, we don't want that. Alright, yeah. First perk, we need to get Ignite. Reason being is it's going to be my somewhat long distance skill and also reduces armor, so my opponents will take more damage. But the main reason we are unlocking this, if I could find, what is it, occult? Eventually, we want to level it up to where we get, here we go, Flame Surge. Flame Surge, just reading off the perk description, gives you this skill, and it just looks so OP. I could see this being devastating on the battle, like clearing out at least 2 or 3 enemies in one turn. And then eventually we'll unlock Ember Wings, get the fire butterflies. Now this is just, oof, I'm excited. I'm sorry, I want to get to Occult 10, want to get leveled up, all that. I don't know how far we'll get to that with this playthrough, but this is one of the end goals right here. So I can pop this ability on top of my werewolf stuff, because we do get hybrid form at level 10. So when I hit level 10, get my perk, I want to go ahead and lock that werewolf form Because I've played with the wolf form, it's pretty okay, but I haven't played with the werewolf form yet, so I want to see how that handles. All right, but moving on. Where is we got one more? We can get Scorch. This is the AoE skill for me, which actually I think I will take. Usually I would say pick Duelist Stance. It's usually what I do, so I get the +1 to blade weapons. But I'm gonna try to play this one a little bit more differently. So we're gonna go ahead, Scorch Weaver, get that. Go inventory. Anytime you unlock a new skill in this game, you have to go and equip them. So go ahead, drop in here, drop in there. Alright. Alright. And I will go ahead and just make a new save. Alright, and back to the introduction. Alright. Just tutorial showing us how to play the game. Alright, now we're gonna go around and loot some stuff. Should probably go to the chest first. So this is something new from when I last played. There was no crafting, but now there's a deeper crafting mechanic in the game. Before you used to just have materials for crafting, not really much to do with it. Now you can actually craft and do stuff with those materials. You can even use the crafting menu to upgrade your summons, which is pretty cool for all you necromancers and druids and summoners out there. We are going to take all of this because I freaking loot goblin, man. Alright. Let me go ahead and readjust our camera angle. Now we got some stuff. Still can't do too much, but I'm missing a couple key items. Let's go ahead and talk to Lynn the Wolf. Alright. I would speak with Erannorth. I don't know, it's just you and Erannorth. Okay. We've got our journal back. And the journal's important because you can use it to set some game choices. So you can block out content, enable content. So we will go ahead and do that now. Inventory. Where is my journal? Here we go. I'll allow us to do it now. My trip. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. It looks like they've added it into the actual game. Well, that's nice quality of life touch. Because before you would have to go in your inventory, actually read the journal to get to this page right here where it actually runs you through. This is a lot more user friendly. Good on you, Dev. Yep. Let the Blues Fest begin. Though you probably won't see too much on this. Win. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and drop another save. We're getting to that point. I delete some of the old saves too. Alright, we'll talk to Erannorth again. Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and equip some of this stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you see it 2 different sets of bomb and top armor. Now it's just one. Okay. And a shield. I'll put that just for now. Can't use the skill because I don't meet the skill requirements. That's another thing. Not only do you need to meet the attribute requirements to unlock the perk, let's say for this spell, you also have to meet the skill requirements for the skill that you unlock with the perk. So make sure you read both. Most of them are simple, where Occult 2 is needed to get this spell, and to use the spell, you also have Occult 2. But sometimes you get weird stuff where it'll be like you just gotta be level 1 to use the equipment or unlock it, and then you go down to the skill and saying you need Warfare or Star Wars 2. Stuff like that. I think that's all the equipables for now. Yeah, okay. We're gonna trade with her. Oh, well, no need. I think before you could do a little training with her and get a little bit more extra stuff from her. What brings you to secluded place? I know my diplomacy rules suck. Yep. I'm going ahead and warn you guys now. You're gonna be seeing a lot of this from me. I have bad luck with dice rolls in this game, from what I can remember. It's Lanford, like little weird name, Lanford with 2 L's. Oh, we actually got perception. Something personal. So she's talking about one of our future party members, Anya. Which brings me to, we'll get into it after. There is a plot hole that I would like to get filled eventually, but we'll come to that later. All right, now it's flashback time. Alright, and as we go through this, these just add permanent attribute buffs. Ideally, it does help to plan out how you want to build your character, because leveling up is a bit of a drag, and you do not get perk points on every level up. From what I can remember, I believe it's every other level up, so every 2 levels. Oh, this is a new option. We can just get a skill point. Oh, okay, cool. Normally, I would just pick a cult in this instance. Go ahead and get +3. Mainly because we do have caps. Right now, our attribute cap is level 3 and won't get higher until I believe level 4. And then after that, it's going to match your level basically. So when you're level 6, the attribute cap will be 6. I believe we'll just take the skill point. I know too much about Rayla. If you want to become a vampire in this game, do not pick werewolf or Oscultari. I think that's it. Those two, because they will block out your vampire playthrough, and you have to go down a different route. On top of those 2 restrictions with the race, Rayla needs to be your romance option, if I remember correctly. Grab another skill point. Alright, 3rd time's charm, skill point again. Giannis Bone Thresher. That's a freaking epic name, dude. Skill point again. Now the other part to get the vampire transformation later in the stories, you have to be the one to touch the orb. But we're not doing an evil playthrough. So we all fall down to darkness. And nothing's missing. Alright, and we will go on blade weapon. We will pick up the short sword. You can duel in this game. I usually go long or short sword and a dagger. Most of the early game daggers only 1 AP, so you can get your main hand hit and then offhand with the dagger. And then if you have some magic or other skills, you go ahead and hit him with another one, fully maximize the action economy. Alright, in game stones, don't forget to equip the freaking sword, which looks like they automatically equipped it for us. Alright, good on Div. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah, this happened to me a couple of times when I first started out going into a tutorial fight, and I have no weapon equipped. We can go ahead and boost this up. So, actually, look at that. I want to get some smithing in as well. Boost warfare up. Smithing has some good stat buffs it gives you on top of learning recipes from what I remember seeing when I peeked earlier. You get some physical and some armor buffs, which we mainly play around with light armor for our character, so that does come in handy. So I'm tempted to look into Primal. Alright, sorry folks, one moment. I want to check something. There is a mod you can download. If you go on the Steam Workshop, you can download one of the that's called mods that the creator made for respecing. Makes it a little bit more lore friendly where you respect your character. I think you get about 3 tries. We might end up downloading that honestly. I might swap this around. I just want to see what we get. Okay, so it's debuff. Bigger debuff. I don't know. Well, this one don't really have too much summons. Well, they're all late game summons. Actually, no, they changed it. Okay. So at Ritual 2, we can get the Skeleton Scout, and then we can upgrade them. It's tempting. I think we'll pass on that for now. I'm gonna save this skill point. I gotta look into. I don't want to hold up you guys' time. Stretch this video out too long because we're already touching 40 minutes. Alright, Lynn's up first. We have 3 enemies. Oh, and the health is a lot lower too. Yeah, this first fight used to be a freaking drag, man. I shit you not. I used to hate this shit. You know how many times I've died. We might go for Primal Instinct, do a relocate with the pounce. 4 rounds of retaliation. Yeah, that's good. And alright, let's go ahead. Pounce right here. So game plan is I'm set up here. Lynn's gonna act as my tank. Set the retaliation, so when they attack, I think these both for melee. This one definitely is. This might be more of a range type. But I'm gonna have my main character swoop over, take out the archer, while she handles these two, so I can swoop around back and knock them out. So we're gonna go ahead with the Primal Instinct. And let's go ahead and fortify. So I go ahead and debuff them. Now it's my turn. Hold on, does this do area around the caster? Oh, that's terrible. Well, not terrible, but not good in this situation. I don't want that. So let's go ahead and drop him down. Why the hell's my retaliation not working? What the fuck? I'm sure someone that's a little more familiar with the game, being up to date with all the patch stuff, could tell me what the hell just happened. So last I checked, she does have retaliation on. After this one, those were melee attacks they did, but I ain't gonna dwell on it. We'll go ahead, take that guy out. Move to Archer here. Go a precision strike with the crit. Alright, move right here. We'll do a bite. Pick him out. Easy peasy, lemon squeeze it. Alright, we'll go ahead and do a quick loop. Found the dagger. I already know my plan. Can't do it in combat. I gotta leave combat. Yeah. We got those rings, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that on. Again, it's one of those things. It comes with the heal option, but because I have no religious back, can't utilize it. Which I have my own self healing, so it's not the big deal. Bleed out, what's this? Need rituals to a subterfuge. See if we get the deception check. And we did. They are paths always cross. So we learned that our good old doggo Lynn has transformed into a beautiful girl, and she just fainted nude on the grass. But with us being the gentlemen we are, we're gonna sit tight, make sure she's good. I like they finally added, I should right, the werewolf acknowledgement. Before you would play as a werewolf, and if you play again, Jocelyn can transform into a wolf, so she's basically a werewolf. You, the game would never recognize the two together, but now they're finally doing that. Which good work on the dev, man. Stuff like that is what makes RPGs and adventure games great. Alright, and now we are in the overworld. And our first objective, well, main objective is to go to the city to the right over here, as you can see. But side objective is to go over to Lynn's house and get a recuperate over there. But I'm gonna call for this episode right here. We're touching on almost 50 minutes, which is an hour. And let's be real, most of you guys that watched this attention span probably would cut off a long time ago. But for those of you who did stick around and watch me jobble up my dialogue on this game and my momentary commentary, I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you guys coming out, watching this video, and supporting me on my journey as we play through Erannorth Renaissance. I feel good about this. It feels great to get back into it, and I can't wait for us to go further in. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.